Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is your first time stopping by. Thank you. If you're returning, thank you as well. Today we are doing a little bit of upgrade with our Cushman turf truckster. And if the tripod is shaking, that's because Shopcat's in the garage and thinks it's a personal scratching post. Anyways, the Partsam team reached out to me again, asked if I had any other vehicles that could use some lighting enhancement, and I said, yep, right here. So they sent me out some upgraded LED headlights. We're going to be putting those in. And if you haven't checked out our last video with these folks, go ahead and check up here where we replaced the high mount brake light in our F350. So what we've got is a pair of old halogen incandescent whatever style 4x6 inch bulbs. They're going to be standard in a lot of your vehicles like this, a lot of older Chevy products, whatnot, with the squarish type lights. Let's take a look. Directions. Alrighty. So we've got our standard 3-pin plug. Right there, 1, 2, 3 pins. And garage furnace. And a whole lot of LEDs in here, if you can see. And the goal is pretty much make this a little safer, a little more visible. In the evening out here, at nighttime, especially out in our area, it is dark unless it's a full moon, which looks like 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Anyways, replace these old ones, get the LEDs in here, lower power and brighter. So the first thing we've got to do, wait for that to turn off. But while we're waiting for that, we need to get dark, because I'm going to do a comparison of starting out with the factory lighting. Then I'm going to change one of the bulbs. We'll do a comparison outside, and then I'll change both bulbs, and we'll go back and see how they compare as we progressively add the new lights into the car, or buggy, golf cart, utility cart, thing, whatever you want to call it. So I've got to wait till there's no more light coming in back there. Then we can go out and start the first part of our process. Stay tuned. Alrighty, it is dark outside now, so we're going to back out. Hope Shop Cat turned Garage Cat doesn't escape. And let's see what the lights look like right now. Alrighty, well, pitch black now. Low beams and high beams. Again, this is just the camera lighting, or the camera itself. Doesn't do the best in the dark, but you can at least kind of get an idea what it looks like. So let's go ahead back into the garage and get that first bulb swapped out. Alrighty, nothing too big. We've got 4 Phillips screws. Headlight should come out. Swap it out. Now this thing does just sit in a plastic, kind of a rubber mount. Nothing too severe, too hard to work with. Plain old 3-pin connector. Oh, well, look at that. That is the wrong end. Huh. Well, that's not helpful. I guess there's an adapter harness that I need to get. So we're going to put this on hold. Alrighty, we are back. I got our adapters. Amazon, $6.99, ordered them Friday night. I think it was Friday night, and they showed up today, being Monday, so not too bad there. Hello, cat. And they came with a little bit of a diagram for wires. not too hard. Basic directions, where the wires go to what pins on the factory harness to what pins on the new lights. Let's take a look. I have a cat down here. So we've got 3 wires, red, yellow, black. Pretty easy. Go ahead and plug, looking at the diagram, we've got low beam, high beam, and a ground. Basically follow your existing pins on the current harness. Of course, the picture's backwards for me, or the harness is backwards, either way. We have a red, shush, is the high beam. So that should go to this flat one here, so it says. The ground is going to be the crooked one here. And low beam is the one at the 90. And that should just go ahead and plug into the harness. Hi, cat. Should go plug into the light. And if everything worked as it should, I should be able to turn this on. And we have a low and a high beam. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's a low beam, high beam. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this back in here quick, drive outside quick and see how it looks compared to the halogen that came with it. And hello, cat. Do you want to say hi to people? Maybe, maybe not. Hold on, cat break. Oh, hello, cat. Shop cat's been hanging up here in the garage. It's been rather cold last week here. Minus 20, minus 30 wind chills and below 0 temperatures, so had a little bit of compassion, brought the kitty up here to the garage, and so far has enjoyed living life in the heated garage. We got food, we got water, we got cat toys, we got a real litter box, so we're not pooping in the shed anymore, or in the shop. But I think once it warms up, you're gonna go back down there. Why? Because there's no mouse traps down there. You are the mouse trap. All right, let's go ahead and poke this thing outside and see what it looks like. Alrighty, mighty dark out now. Hit our low beams. Definitely tell the white versus the yellow on the passenger side. Let's hit our high beams. Hold on. Hey Google, turn off the porch lights. That's better. All right, shop lights are off. Let's try this again. Low beams, high beams. Definitely the LED overpowers the halogen. Let's take a walk out in front. Alrighty, whew. Yeah, night and day difference there. Halogen on the left. You can tell it's raining. It's 41 degrees today. Sunny, now cloudy and raining. Beginning of February. All right, let's hit the high beams. Those are definitely bright. Yeah. Walk down the hill a bit here. I can actually see most of the way down the hill to the shop. You can look. Difficult to tell in the camera light, but I can see my shadow clear out to the farm field past the shop. So I'm probably looking at, I'm casting a shadow, wow, a good 300-400 yards, and the light's still lighting up beyond that. So yeah, that's bright. Hey, you can see me out here. That's, you know, not really a good thing, but whew, get off to the side a little bit, get a little bit yellower from the passenger of the old halogen, but you walk back in front of this LED and it's clearly bright as day. White and pale, even paler than normal Minnesota in February. Yeah, let's get back into the garage. Let's replace that other light and do a final checkout. Alrighty, we've got both lights in here now. It's dark. Let's fire it in place. Yeah, definitely a difference from those halogens that were in here. And again, it's tough for you to see and I can't easily adjust the camera, but I'm casting a shadow, and if you've seen pictures in the daylight, there's a whole farm field that way, maybe 40 acres. Anyways, it's probably a third mile long from my driveway to the tree line, and I'm casting a shadow all the way to that tree line, so that's pretty good throw for these lights. I'm gonna, well, other than be blinded, I'm gonna call this a pretty good deal. Now I'm gonna go back inside because it's raining. Alrighty, back in the garage we are. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Alrighty, well that's gonna wrap up that review of those Partsam lights. So thanks to Larry and the team for sending those out to me. Nice addition to our Cushman turf truckster. I do want to put a couple more LED lights on there. One high mount up in the front, shining out for, you know, if I'm doing some work outside at night, perhaps a tree falls down in a storm, got to clear that, whatever the case may be. And also one behind me that shines both down into the cab and back into the box, because often, like tonight, I've already been down taking out the recycling and garbage and taking things down to the street. And it's just nice to have that extra light behind me so I can see what I'm working on. Especially digging for trash bags and parts and garbage and all that good stuff to get out of the box into the dumpster. I will drop a link below for both the lights and that adapter harness that I got for them. So depending on your needs, that may work for you. And until the next video, thank you for watching. Now we do these product reviews, tool reviews, whenever we get the opportunity. Otherwise, we do have new videos, new content every Saturday for our automotive restoration and rebuild content. So if you haven't yet, check that out. Hit the subscribe button below if this was helpful, or maybe you've already seen some of our other videos and you're back for more. Thank you very much for that, and hit that like button and share the video out to your friends, especially if you think they can benefit from some LED lighting upgrades. See you all in the next video. Bye-bye.